welcome back. This is part 3 of the Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain walkthrough. If you remember in the last video, we ran away from the man on fire. I call him that because that's what they refer to him as in the little audio logs. And Ocelot had told us that the man that sent him to save us also wants us to go save him now. So let's hear the rest of the conversation.
Your partner, 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
Nope, I don't think the horse likes Afghanistan.
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Red's 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a logger. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks.
So we got 2 weeks to go to Afghanistan and get Miller.
He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
Once we're in Afghanistan, we got 4 days. Yeah, but as I was saying last video, well, I say it's like a movie, like directed by Hideo Kojima. Shows up at the beginning when they start showing these names, and at the end right here. Well, you'll see after this first mission what I mean. 'Cause it'll say starring blah blah as the Soviet commander, and all kinds of other stuff. I use that as an example because as far as I got in this game was when you capture the Soviet commander, which I think is like the 3rd mission in the game. Well, Chapter 1, Revenge. So we don't do too well with our little hand. Oh, so we get a better one. The boat lands in Pakistan. A helicopter takes us to a truck. Then we get close to the border. We get on a horse and ride across the border into Afghanistan. There is something in this game I won't be doing with the R&D team. which is the sneaky suit. Has played on a friend's before I bought this game. Sneaky suit's expensive to use. Oh, and see, there's the tape, The Man on Fire. If y'all ever want to hear any of the cassette tapes, let me know. I might make, if you want, I might do it just a separate video where we're just running around in the open world, doing the side ops and having cassette tapes play. Now you can hear the background little lore in the game if you want. Episode 1, Phantom Limbs.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Oh, that little glint up there. Oh man, I have to turn around and come back. Let's go up there. And see, it's telling you the names of the people that are in here. Or in this mission. It's a revolver. I'm not even gonna try and say that. Ocelot. And the enemy combatants in the Soviet Guards Airborne Regiment. Guest starring the Skulls Parasite Unit. The Parasite Unit known as the Skulls. Yeah, but there's a diamond up there. I'm gonna have to turn around just to go get that diamond.
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect one.
Oh, cool, R-Droid.
Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller.
We'll probably take the approach through the
Finding it is your first priority.
east. Come up this side. So from the right. Alright, what do they want us to do?
Go ahead and close the iDroid. Got your binoculars? Or should I say your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? Alright, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village. The Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Marker placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. But those 9 years behind you and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and these. They'll be missing.
No, not Miller's
There
shades.
is only hope of getting them back.
Just letting you know it's written by. The level designers are.
Let the legend come back to life.
And created and directed by Hideo Kojima. It's gonna do that pretty much like every time. Alright, well, I'm gonna get off the horse real quick. I'm gonna run up here. So I am not leaving that diamond around. Or I guess it wasn't a diamond.
Even the sheerest cliffs are climbable if there are cracks you can use as handholds. You might even find some unexpected routes that way. Keep an eye out for cracks on your travels.
Oh, yeah, there was a diamond. Awesome.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Oh, what he was talking about was this right here. The crack in the wall. These can be scaled, which is pretty cool. But let's get back on our horse here. Wait, let me select the magazine. I'm gonna do what is one of my sort of favorite things to do. Like our iDroid here.
Marker
The first
placed.
outpost is right there.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong button. Still haven't really gotten used to using the horse. So I can still do. I can do this. I can hide on the sides. Alright, so there's a guy there.
That's marking. Focus on the thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll
There we
also
go,
see
it's
their
right there.
positions
It's
on the
like
map.
boxes or something. I'm gonna try and keep the videos somewhat like not as long as they used to be. Like I'm trying to keep them under around like under 30 minutes and
It's a
stuff.
Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
There we go. Oddly enough, I'm not worried about entering a building like this with someone. If someone was here, because it
Those
would do the
materials are already
time slowdown.
They should come in handy
Besides
sooner
that,
or later.
I had the
Why not
little
start
magazine
gathering
equipped. Which I'll show you what I like to do with it.
You have arrived at your destination.
The reason I got the horse, I mainly like to be on foot in this game, but to cover the larger distances faster, I will be
Sight,
using the
sound,
horse. Oh, yep,
keep
see, there's
all
the
your
other guy right
enemy
there.
senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
That little noise.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Alright, and as you'll see,
Извини, я не знаю английского.
we don't understand Russian, so
That makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
Guard post captured.
That's how simple it is to capture an enemy guard post. Can be done with nothing but a magazine clip. Which it can also be used to, like, you can throw it and use it to lure an enemy to your position. Or to where you want them to be. You'll probably see me use this whole lure people somewhere, then stab them in the throat with a knife. Reason why in another game, character, you either get the titles of Ghost, something else, and Predator, which the Predator is like a picture of a cat or something, or like a sort of like a panther or whatever. So it's like a panther, a lion, and then like the picture of a ghost or something, I think. Depending on whether you play quiet, you play loud, or you play quiet and kill everybody. Which I thought was pretty cool.
You're almost at the
I always played quiet and killed everybody.
village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon.
Need as
Is
many
there anywhere
resources
that
as
overlooks the
possible.
village?
Let's see. What horse is here?
Yeah.
See,
Extraction
equip
arrived
our
at the mother base.
WU just knockout pistol. Pretty much keep this thing throughout the entire game. Probably just because I don't like damage for a secondary.
How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place.
Nope. Try to get off the horse. Press the wrong button.
Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with
Right
tighter
there.
security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
I want to get into that building, but there is a guy right there. Sadly enough, I sort of remember some of the main guard positions, like where the guards will patrol in this area. Even when you're crouched and you're trying to sneak, the character will just sling open doors. He doesn't know how to open a door quietly.
John!
Alright, that didn't work out too well. Not notice the guy right there. Run off with your buddy over here. Come right back. Die. Always need more diamonds. Why did they put this little wall right there? As I say that, I'm thinking it would help us get by him, but just have to lay down. Guy in a truck over there. need to mark the truck. It'll show us if it ever moves. We'll be able to track it throughout the map. Sneak in here. Still, let us go. There we go. Watch out not to hit any of those pots. There we go. Finally. First time I've ever opened a door quietly in this entire game. Usually I just walk right into it. I guess I gotta move super slow. No, when I saw that diamond, I'll be going back to get that. I'm just trying to come in here and get everything. Apparently you gotta move real slow when you go to open doors. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. So that we don't get spotted because I just wanted to move at a faster pace.
You have arrived at your destination.
Hey, that's...
He didn't finish his little intel remark, but he's like, hey, that's some intel. So let's scan all this, and I'll analyze it back at Mother Base.
So you picked up an intel file.
Extraction.
Now we know where Miller is.
Wrong button.
I'm marking it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Oh wow, so we secured the diamonds hidden in this area. I have to admit, crouching, like walking at a crouched full speed has gotten me caught a few times when I've opened doors because they'll come running over there and I have to figure out a way to hide. Let's mark him real quick. And we'll sneak over here and get out. Do we check this building real quick?
Some will say.
Sun's down already. Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse.
Cool, we can actually use the horse to bypass areas like this where we're walking right in front of somebody. Time to switch sides. Sneak out and get it as high as possible real quick. 'Cause I don't like being near the road. I try and avoid that as much as possible.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Keep pressing A instead of Y.
Just give me a call.
So the small little outpost right here. We'll head up. We'll slip by that and then head up through the mountain right here to get the highest vantage point possible, as quick as possible. Keep pressing A instead, by accident. Alright, so ooh, diamond. Diamonds, I think, they're not the most important. Actually, they're not the most important resource. They're just, as of right now, since we can't use the other ones, they just seem more important. Alright, sometimes if this post is on alert, the guards won't actually be down here. They'll be wandering around in the rocks up here, which is a nice little touch.
That's a type of
This is hurting me to not go in there, but
back to base.
it'll make
Sure to be
it'll
useful sometime.
raise certain things later on if I take that out right now. Only reason why I didn't touch it.
Arrived at Mother Base.
Like I might play when I do that. I'm just gonna play like during the day and at night in this game, mostly just deploy ASAP. Because if you play more at night, they'll start getting night vision goggles and putting searchlights out at night, and you know that's no fun.
You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your
Alright,
iDroid for his
here we are.
location. I hope to hell he's alright. He's not your average client.
You can see the searchlights people are at. And we'll end this video here. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe for more content. If there's anything you'd like to see, leave a comment also. And